Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Tonight for Halloween, we are going to be unboxing Sally Sewing. Very cool. She's part of the NBC collection, obviously. Pop number 806. Now, NBC's had a lot of pops. We'll get to that later in the video. So this is like the third or maybe like the fourth or fifth Sally that's come out from NBC. We had regular Sally, like the OG, and I think we had another like variant of that one. There was the Dapper Sally, the Diamond edition of the Dapper Sally, this pop. There have been a few Sally pops out there, so there's quite a bit of Sally. Let's take a look at the back of the box before we open her up. I want to say I got this one from Hot Topic. She was about $12.50 when I purchased her there, but I think I got her part of it 3 for $27, which is probably why I even have this pop, because honestly, for me, this is one Sally pop I would not go out of my way to purchase, so I'm assuming that's why I got her, was there were probably other pops in the store I didn't really care for, and I ended up getting her, the mayor, and probably another pop at one point at the same time. I think that's what ended up happening, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at the back, and then we'll open her up. And all right, on the back of the box, we have Sandy Claus, who I believe we've unboxed together before. We have Sally Sewing, who we're unboxing tonight. The mayor we're going to get into next time. We have Jack Skellington in a scary pose, which I don't think I have that Jack. And then we have, I think this is the 10-inch Jack. You can tell by how big he is, with Zero, which is interesting. Normally they don't put the 10-inch ones on the back of the box. It does happen sometimes, but it's not too often that this happens. It's from my experience with Funko. So that's kind of cool. I think Ursula, they did for the Little Mermaid line. I think they put her and Triton on the back of the boxes of those, which again was kind of like something that they normally don't do. But Funko does its own thing sometimes. That's what I've noticed. But yeah, this is super cool. Most of these pops, actually, well, these top three, I know we have or will unbox together. I know we've done Santa. We're doing her now, and then we'll do the mayor after her. But yeah, guys, let's get right into this. Here we go. This is Sally Sewing from the Nightmare Before Christmas line. All right, guys, here we have Sally out of her box looking absolutely spectacular. She's just so adorable. Like, I have to say, Sally is one of my favorite characters from NBC. She just is. Actually, she might be my favorite character from NBC. I don't know why I love Sally, but I just love Sally. I think she's just such a sweet, kind of melancholy character, which I kind of like about her, honestly. Like, there's something just so cute about Sally. And I do have to say, one of my favorite Sally pops that we've already unboxed together was like her in her dapper look. That was in Jack too, in his dapper look. So cute. I have more Jack and Sally pops than I mean to have, especially Jack. I have way too many Jack Skellington pops. I don't know what that's about, because like I said before, he's not my dude. Like, I like him, but he's not my dude. But I have more Jack Skellington pops probably than any other Disney character outside of like Mickey Mouse or something like that. Like, I have way too many Jack Skellington pops, because they've made so many of him, and there's so many good ones that I'm just kind of like, okay, I want to get this one. I want to get this one. And I even get them as gifts. A lot of people do give them to me as gifts, like my family members and stuff, which I'm just kind of like, I don't even know why you would get me Jack Skellington of all characters, but I appreciate any gift that's given to me. I'm just saying, like, I don't know where that comes from. Everybody who knows me knows that, like, Little Mermaid, Hercules, Tiana, Pocahontas, Peter Pan, Pinocchio, like, those are my characters. Like, I mean, I love Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, all of them too. But like, those are my characters. So the fact that, and Sora is my favorite character. I love Sora. But like, if it's Disney, they know those are my characters. So I don't know why people go out of their way to get me Jack Skellington stuff, because I'm just kind of like, who have you been talking to? Who are you talking to that tells you to give me Jack? But I mean, I love it. All the Jacks that I get are so cool. I love the Christmas Jack. I love Pumpkin King Jack. I love him so much too. Regular Jack is super cute. Like I said, we've done a lot of, like, Sleepy Time Pajama Jack was cute. A lot of them are really cute Jacks. The vampire one I think I have as well. There's just a lot of different Jack Skellingtons. And there's some Sallys to go along with some of those Jack Skellingtons as well. Here we have a close-up of sitting Sally. So cool. Look at those. I actually have like socks like that. I have socks like that. I have I have black shoes and socks like that. Super cute. I do love the stitching, the stitch work on her. So as in like her like little dress and stuff, like it looks like a quilt, like someone's like tackily made quilt. I love that. It's cute. Yeah, she's stitching herself back together, but she's doing it in such a, like, you know, Sally way. I did get to see them though. They were at the Haunted Mansion the other day waving at everybody in line for the ride, and that was super cute. I should have took some pictures of them, because that was actually really adorable getting to see them up there on the Haunted Mansion. I've never seen that before. Them just kind of walking around waving at people. It was really, really cute to see. Look at her long hair. I love Sally's hair. I love Sally's hair. She's super cute. Just a very cute Polly doing her famous spin. Again, she's just adorable. She's adorable pop. I love that this pop is just hair. There's just so much hair going on. And I think I have the original Sally pop too, which I think one of my biggest complaints about that pop in my opinion at the time, I think was her face coloring, and then her short hair. I believe her hair was really short, the first one that came out, and I was like, Sally's hair should be way longer than this. And since then, honestly, and I'm not saying I had anything to do with that, but I'm saying that I think some fans maybe, because like I said, I'm not a huge like Jack and Sally fan anyway, but I want to say some fans who were big fans probably pointing that out to Funko, going like, hey, her hair should be much longer than the hair length you're giving her, and the color might be off too, so like the original color, and so I think Funko went back and really took more care and because honestly this one looks a lot like Sally to me, so I think a lot of care and detail over the years went into making these pops a little bit more refined. I mean, NBC has one of the biggest pop lines I think of any Disney property. I've never seen so many like pops for a Disney line. I just haven't seen it. I know Alice in Wonderland has a few pops. These are other pop lines that might compete with NBC, but are still not on the level of how many are sold, which would be like, I would probably say, Alice, I don't want to say Alice in Wonderland, but Alice in Wonderland, like she's had a few pops, for sure. Let me see, what was another one? Little Mermaid had a lot of pops at one point as well. Aladdin has had a few pops, but again, I mean, like, honestly, like, with Haunted Mansion, with NBC, there are enough pops in that line. There are enough pops in the NBC line to actually like recreate the NBC movie from beginning to end with how many pops from NBC there are. There are a ridiculous amount of NBC pops. I don't understand the hype around it, but there definitely are, which is interesting to me because there's certain movies like Hocus Pocus and stuff that have like very few. Like I would say the Sanderson sisters have about 3 pops a piece, I think. And we do have Danny now, and we have Billy, but we still don't have like Thackeray Binks as a ghost. We don't have a sister. We don't have Max. We don't have Allison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's other properties that like I think are pretty cult big when it comes to Halloween stuff that we don't have. There's not even Halloween Town pops yet, you guys. Like, what the heck? What's going on? But there's a lot from NBC. Like, I have more NBC characters than I realized I had, and I'm not a big NBC fan, and I have like a ton of them. I know I have like Jack, Sally, Zero, Lock, Shock, Barrel, Oogie Boogie, the Mayor, Santa. And if you guys love them, they're going to continue to make them. And honestly, right on to you guys for getting the pops you like. Hopefully the rest of us can get some more pops that we like. I would love to have Ariel's sisters. I'd like to have more from like a lot of the other princess films, because a lot of our princesses are still missing their princess. Snow White doesn't have hers. Cinderella, Aurora. We are getting Flynn Rider. Thanks. There's no Naveen still. There's a lot of these characters just don't have their significant others. Like, I mean, we have like Esmeralda and Quasi, but we don't have Frollo and we don't have Phoebus. Go figure. Like, what? I don't make it make sense. For Pocahontas, we just have Pocahontas and Miko and Flit. We do not have the Chief. We do not have the Coma. We don't have John Smith. We don't have Thomas. We don't have, I think, Radcliffe. And we don't have Coquam. So we need those characters too. Come on, let's make it happen. We're still waiting on Atlantis characters, Treasure Planet characters, a lot of Bolt, a lot of characters we're still waiting on. So Funko, Disney, get it together, girl. Get it together, girl.
More rapid than vultures, the mansions changed. All was soon come, adorned and deranged. And what do your wondering eyes see? These Jack's little friends. The lowest dog reigned here. Nothing here was without him. They all looked pleasant. Jack says, make some fine Christmas presents.
And then here is Sewing Sally back to center. Now, she was about $12.50 when I got her. I want to say I got her at Hot Topic because the price tag is on the bottom of this Funko, which normally means I got it from Hot Topic. But yeah, super duper dope. And it actually is called Sally Sewing. That is what the pop is called. I filmed the first part of the video last. So if you guys are like, you said that from the jump and you forgot her name, I filmed the first part last. So I apologize. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all of your likes, your follows, subscribes. Thank you for sharing. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave me a nice big like on this video. Let's know you guys like all the work I'm doing. We have more NBC to get to. I'm going to be unboxing the Mayor and a few other things too from NBC. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your night, day, evening, afternoon, wherever you're watching this. Peace.